Today is April 10th and it's 12:53 p.m. Mountain Time. And I kind of fell down on my goal of having a vlog every day during Camp NanoWrimo this year, or this month anyway. But that's okay. When you fail at something, you just pick yourself up and keep going. So, what happened was a week ago, I got feedback on the application or the job that I'd applied for writing dating sim scripts for a video game company. They decided not to hire me, which made me very well. I had chronic depression, and so that kind of sent me for a tailspin for a bit. And I've mostly spent the last week sleeping. Yesterday was a lot better. I actually got 1,100 words written, which was awesome, and I remembered to walk the dog, which is good too. So, anyway, what I'd like to do today is show you one of my other outlining tools, and it's also a storage for ideas, pictures, and whatnot, and hopefully we're not going to bounce around so much quite as we did before. But the program that I'm using right now is called Bear. Here it is down in my dock, and I'm using a color scheme that changes the color of the icon there. It's usually red and white. And but I use the purple version because I like purple. So here is my continuo tag, and you can see over here my very, very long list of what I want to write next. Some of them untitled and some of them not, and I got a screenplay here that is a very long story that I've been working on off and on since 2007. Yeah, it scares me too. Anyway, and then over here are all of my files and brainstorms and research and thoughts, and I've got more in another program here called GoodNotes, where I've got things like a Dan Harmon story circle kind of thing, trying to figure out how to make the story work. But this over here is the most important part. The first time I tried to make a scene outline for just this specific section, just book one, basically a prima vista. So here we've got very outlined chapter 1, which is now finished. Very outlined chapter 2, which is almost finished. And there are a couple places where you can see I kind of changed my mind about stuff. I do that, and in my outline I'll often write like what my research has turned up and ways I want to use that. And then I've got a couple more slightly detailed outlines going down, going down, going down. And then this down here is where the very vague outline comes in. As you can see, 5 scenes to be fleshed out later, building up to the midpoint, basically. And then here's the long list of scenes I could do, no particular order. Not really sure how one's going to lead up to the next, blah, 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 until we get to the midpoint, chapter 15 out of 30 chapters. And that, of course, is very outlined. And according to the way that I have chapter 2 written, it's completely different, and I haven't actually updated yet, but the basic idea is there. There'll be a club scene, some confrontations between various characters, and then we've got another 11 chapters that I have no idea what's going to happen, or 9 chapters. I can't math either. So as you can see, it's okay to go into it without a clear plan. I mean, I do have a vague plan. It is very vague. It's kind of like going on a road trip, I think, where you know where you need to be at the end of the road, and you know what day you want to get there, but for the days in between leaving and arriving, you can do whatever you want as long as you make some progress. So that's kind of how I picture my outlines here. So anyway, that's my plans for Continuo. And then as you can see over here, I've got a lot of other plans. The other story that I was thinking about is this one right here. Little Fire in the Sea is the whole name of it, but I decided to just have the first 2 words here for just ease of tagging. And that's going to be a romantic thriller, and that's going to be a project later in the year, maybe next month, maybe not. Because as you can see, I've got a lot of stories waiting on me. So, yeah, there it is. Thanks for watching. See you later, friends. Bye bye.